Hey there, AG Army. It's the General, and today's topic is genetics. There's a lot of talk about genetics. Some people like to put a number on how important a role genetics will play in your success in physique competition. Some people will give it a number of 40%, all the way up to 70%. Well, I'm here to tell you that genetics is 100% responsible for how well you're going to do in the sport of bodybuilding or physique or figure or bikini. I'm going to qualify that by saying that we don't all have the same genetics, obviously. There are people that have extraordinary genetics, and just from the past 26 years of training, I would say probably about 5% of the population has extraordinary genetics for bodybuilding, and that means having the ability to first grow muscle, the ability to utilize food very well, the ability to respond extremely well to performance-enhancing drugs at the elite level. At the novice level, it's not even necessary if you're in this 5%. And then at the the other end of the spectrum, another 5% are probably not gifted at all in the terms of genetics, and they may have some sort of protein synthesis problem or muscle wasting sort of problem that just does not allow them to put on muscle mass. It might be a serious digestive problem as well. Something genetically that just, no matter what they do, poor things, they just can't build any muscle mass, which leaves about 90% of the general population in that range. And of course, that range is from really, from better to not so good, but that 90% is within the fighting chance to improve their physiques significantly. So we're all pretty much, almost all of us are in that 90% range. So that means those of us who pay attention to our training, those of us who pay attention to our nutrition, our supplementation, can do very well in bodybuilding. It may not come as easily as those in that 5% range, but we can still do it. We may not be the elite of the elite, top 5 Mr. Olympias or anything like that, but we could conceivably become a IFBB professional, or even if our goal isn't that high, we can do really well at the novice level and do really well at the provincial or state level. So I just kind of want to put that out there, so because a lot of people will say that my genetics suck, I can't gain muscle, my physique isn't built for physique competition, and that may be all true, but there's no reason to be too hard on yourself or to hate your parents for the genetics that they gave you, because you can make incredible improvements and you can do very well. It just means bringing up weak body parts, for example. I guess the point of this video is to let you know that yes, genetics are extremely important, that you're not alone. You're probably in that 90% of people that don't have the extreme genetics. So work hard. Don't focus on the negative, focus on the positive, focus on the things that you do have, and bring up your weak points. Make those, instead of getting you down, make those something that drive you forward. So that's about all I wanted to say on genetics today. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll talk to you next time on Advanced Genetics TV. Hoorah!